Good evening, traders. Adam here from Bold Logic doing a market analysis with you. Oh, another red day in the market today. Surprise, surprise. Broke through that lower trend line as we see here. Broke through that support over here. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that support line. Coming down into that 1430 support area. Still held above our low on 926 by a couple of pennies, which is a good sign to see. So if we do bounce tomorrow or just pretty much have a straight up day from today's low, then we will continue the route of higher lows. But I really doubt that we won't pierce those lows going into tomorrow. We are coming down on two major support zones, that 1430 level, but more importantly, that 50-day moving average. We are starting to get a little bit oversold here, just a little. We can still go down a lot more. It's just the tip, and it's just starting to get oversold. So now is a good time to see a bounce, but we can still go lower. However, with the oversold coming in, the 1430 level coming in, and the 50-day moving average coming in, we could actually see a bounce here in the market, at least a dead cat bounce, something to even out the market, get us out of oversold territory, set up the charts for more lows, stuff like that. Not saying that the bulls are going to magically start taking over because that would be a surprise here. Let's look at the SPY because we can actually see the bounce opportunity a lot better. We have the lower trend line still intact on the SPY. We pretty much came down to the 50-day moving average. We are just a little bit oversold, and we have the support line starting to come in from this low over here. So we have a lot to bounce on, and a bounce here would be a really easy thing. However, we all know the market is not easy whatsoever. So what I actually would like to see is a push below that 50-day moving average, a test of that 1420 area, and then a bounce from there. I like to always see a flush lower, trap the bears in there when they think the 50-day moving average is going to break, and then bounce hard and bounce fast. That is my liking. That's what I want to see happen. But we might actually bounce come tomorrow if we do come down into that 50-day moving average. NASDAQ sold off again today, still hurting here, even though Apple was on an updated day. It did bounce nicely. Our short puts inside the option profit on Apple are paying off nicely. Hopefully you're out there catching those with us. Russell 2000 actually did come into the 50-day moving average and bounced. It was actually held it. It was only down 0.14%, which is good to see. It is a lot more oversold, though, than the S&P. So a bounce here is a lot more likely. I would like to see us take over that 832 level and then come back into this little range that we've been working on. But we definitely do need to see a bounce in the Russell 2000. I wouldn't expect too many more lows here without at least seeing some kind of bounce for maybe 1 or 2 days and before we head lower. One thing that was interesting is the VIX and how it acted today. Never really went up that much and actually finished the day down 0.49% when the S&P also finished down 0.62. That when the S&P finishes that low, you should expect the VIX to finish about 3 to 4% higher in the green. So it was way off of where it should have been. Something people are looking for this balance, so they're selling a lot of premium. They're shifting the skew curve. So definitely something to see. We could see volatility come out of it a lot more, especially going into earnings season, which started yesterday, I believe. Looking at the sectors, financial is the best one here. It does look ready for a bounce sitting on that 20-day moving average. Nice little breakout pullback. If I was looking at this as a stock, I would definitely want to wait to see to break this flag. I would definitely anticipate that. So we could see financials break higher, which is good for the market. All right, everyone, that's what we got today. I would expect to see a bounce in the next couple of days, just to at least work off these oversold conditions and just to get the market, resetting up the charts. So good luck, everyone.